Training isn't one size fits all, but most of the time it feels like it is. No engagement, no results. Let's change that. Meet Quorse. Say it with me. Quorse, your partner in soft skill training. We design training for you, not just deliver it. Because no two companies are the same, neither are our programs. At Quorse, training is customized through pre- and post-assessment. Knowledge gaps are identified to tailor training, and progress is measured to ensure impactful results. Post-training support, refresher courses, and online consultations after training to ensure application of new skills in everyday work maximize ROI. Comprehensive pre- and post-assessment reports to evaluate ROI. For more than 16 years, top brands have trusted our programs and expert trainers to deliver real results. We cover key soft skill needs like leadership, bite-sized modules, tools, and role plays to empower leaders at all levels. Team building, gamified learning, and experiential activities to build trust, teamwork, and problem-solving skills. Corporate communication, negotiation, presentation, and writing skills to boost confidence and professionalism. Corporate wellness, fully HRDC claimable 3-in-1 wellness programs with on-site health screenings and blood test reports. We don't just teach, we empower teams with skills that make a difference. Say it with us, Core. Say, think training, think Quorse. Visit Quorse.com to get started.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to this webinar. I'm Dean from Quorse, and I'll be your moderator for today's session. We are excited to have you here for application of colored brain in your workplace, a webinar designed to help you understand how different brain processing styles impact communication, teamwork, and productivity. This 90-minute session will be an interactive, practical, and highly relevant to your daily work life. Before we begin, I would like to introduce Kenny, our expert speaker for today's session. Kenny has over 15 years of experience in workplace communication, leadership, and team dynamics. He has worked with organizations across industries to improve team collaboration and workplace efficiency through the Calibrate methodology. Known for his engaging and practical training style, he's here today to share valuable insights that you can apply immediately. Without further ado, let's get started. Kenny, are you ready?
Yep. Thank you, Ajay.
Great. Over to you.
Thanks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I know we are streamed right now. So what's going to happen is there's limitations on the chat as well. So you can use Q&A in order to respond, in order to engage. So a little bit about what's going to happen today. First of all, my name is Kenny. Some of you may see me before, some of you may not, because I've seen in the Q&A, some of us said you may meet me before. Okay, it's fine. So yes, thank you. You're exciting. Wonderful. All right, so what's going to happen? I'm just quickly go through, because we only got 90 minutes and I usually believe in delivering value. So in these 90 minutes, I'll try to make it as engaging as possible, because I'm not the one-way speaker, because I don't usually speak for 90 minutes long. I run a lot of workshop facilitation. So what I'm going to do within this 90-minute, my style, just for you to familiarize with me, is I will usually do activities and also engagements with ladies and gentlemen, because I believe learning should be both way, not only both way, but also you and your peers that's in this room. I understand we have 50 over people here and we may not know each other, so it's okay, but sometimes we learn also when each other commented, when each other ask questions, those are the things. So a little bit about me, just a quick one. Yeah, my name is Kenny, K-N-Y, K for K and Y for Ni. So I believe in delivering journey that beyond fun, yet also actionable. The reason is learning can be both way. For example, learning could be fun and learning can be boring. And as human, we learn from both experience. For example, we learn when we have good experience, but we also learn when we have bad experience. So for example, if you remember the first time you break up, you learn from that experience. And if you remember the first time you get promoted, the first time you get offer letter, you also learn from those experiences. So learning can be good and be from bad as well. So that's what I believe in. But what I do is I always try to deliver learning journey that is fun, yet also if at the end I will make it actionable, meaning we don't just learn it, but how can we apply those learning in workplace or in your scenario, or in this case, how can we apply Calibrate in your workplace, right? Just to quick check, and also again, my style is more on two ways. So this is how I'm going to run the 90-minute workshops. So next, in the next slide, I'm going to share with you one QR code, and then I will also post the link on the Q&A. So what's going to happen is all you're going to do is you just share as in you can use drawing, you can use images, you can use GIF image, a GIF video, or you can also use comment. But what you need to do, share with us, how are you feeling right now with an emoji? You can use a draw, you can use images, you can use GIF. So I'm going to use a lot of Padlet today, Padlet. So if you are not familiar with it, let me show you a demo first. Hence, let me remove this. Okay, let me show you a quick demo first. Shortly, when you check in, you will see something like this. So Quorse team, let me know if my new screen is readily available. So what you're going to do in the emoji check-in, let me cross-check, seems like it's not showing. Okay. So what you're going to do under this emoji check-in, tell us how you feel right now. So what you're going to do, you just go to the comment, under the comment sections. Okay, don't press the plus button. You can use phone, you can use your laptop, up to you. What do? You press the plus button. Now you can use draw as in draw. Emoji meaning, you know, the emoji that you use in your phone. You send messages and sometimes you use emoji like this, thumbs up. Okay, so use draw, you can use draw, or you can also use image searches. You can also search, for example, you're feeling excited today. Look for some images that fit your current situations. GIF is like short video, SpongeBob is cute. Yeah. Okay. And I also understand some of you are probably having your pause right now. So also let us know, how do you feel right now? Okay, let me reshare the link to you. Here is the QR code. Here's the QR code. Okay. The link will be coming to your Q&A. Okay. So I put the link into a Q&A sessions, https://padlet.com, and then there is a link over there. Or you can use your phone to scan the QR codes. Up to you, whichever comfortable to you. Let's take 7 minutes, maybe 6 minutes. I've pasted the link into the Q&A chat. Let us know how you feel right now. You can put your name if you want. Okay, I have first person, enthusiastic. For me, Ayo. Okay. Let me share with you what I have here. What I see is, okay, we have, you know, I don't know what it means, but, you know, whatever it is that you think it is, this is like having fun. Okay, interesting. Feel excited to find out my color of the brain and my tears too. Okay. Feeling makeup. This one must be in the office. It's 10 a.m. Keep it coming. Interesting. Keep it coming. Yeah. Amazing. Yeah. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. 3 minutes more to go. We have 50 over people here, and I think we only have less than 20 of the responses. Come, ladies and gents, because throughout the session, this is how I'm going to run a minute. So throughout the session, this is how I'm going to run the workshop. There will be some delivery of content. After the delivery of content, I will always do an integration mostly. So this is where we're going to do the integration using Padlet to measure where are we right now. Yeah, because it's 90 minutes, I want to make sure I deliver the highest value, as many as I can. All right, wonderful. I think I've received good enough of responses. So for that, I know I cannot see you, but you can see it. But if you are there, if there's no one beside you and you're familiar, give yourself a good hand, give yourself a round of applause. Very good. Thank you for participating. Wonderful. So let's do a quick check. What happened here? So we have some people who is hungry, and then we have someone who is very curious. We have happy people. We have people who are sleepy a little bit. I hope this helped you a little bit, the music, and get you engaged in your mindset, your thinking. Okay, some is good, excited. Some looking for coffee. I'm not sure what it is. It seems like a angry face. Oh well, I don't know what it means. In front of laptop, yeah, chill, feeling chill, amazing, baby boss, excited. Okay, well, thanks, I guess, because you got a new car. Wow, nice one. Amazing, at dekat rumah, okay. Okay, fans, I like this. Let's push it. Okay, loading fine. Okay, wonderful. Thank you very much for your participation. For information, again, for those who just joined, this is how we're going to run the workshop for the next hour. It's going to be some information from me, some content from me, and then we will do integrations through Padlet. So this Padlet is going to be our form of communications where I can get to know where are we right now, how much are you understanding, so where else I can improve further. So that's the platform that we are using. So without further ado, let me quickly go into our main content. So today I'm just talking about two things. Number one, what is color brains? And then second, how color brains are like, meaning how they achieve clarity, how they gain understanding, how they understand one things. And finally, before we finish the workshop, I'm going to talk about how we can communicate effectively with each color brain after you know how is their thinking processes. So by the way, just a quick check. How many of us heard of color brain before? If you heard of color brain before, you have seen it somewhere before in the internet from your friends or whatever, you know, just maybe just quickly drop a comment into the Q&A. Yeah. Just quickly drop something in the Q&A if you heard of it before. Okay, yeah, I see some. Okay, so for those who have heard of this before, it's probably going to be some form of refresher for you. Yeah, and then for those who haven't, it's going to be some new content for you. Very good. There is one participant or learner asked, brain has 4 color. Brain has only 1 color, which is pink lean to red. The biologically, scientifically. But this color brains, it means it's a representation on how each color brain gain clarity. For example, we have a lot of car, different brands. Okay, I just mentioned what I know no biases. Protons, and then there's Perodua, there is a Mercedes, there is a Tesla, there is a Toyota, there is a lot of different car brands, but most of them have something in common, which is the engines. So similarly to color brain is the engine of our brain. And similarly to car, all engine function similarly. However, they require different maintenance. They require different method of maintaining it. That's why hiring a specific mechanic to your engine, specific engine, the brand engine is better because they know how your engine works. Similarly, in color brain, different color brain is the same, but the way they gain clarity, the way they understand is different. For example, have you any of you experienced something like this before? For me, I do. You experience something like you explain something to the best of your level. And after you explain everything, after 10 minutes, but this is the best explanation I've done in my life. However, the other person, the opposite persons, ask you, I still don't understand. So you suddenly feel like, how come this person is so sorry for using that word, stupid. So sometimes we have that experience. For me, I experienced that before, especially when I don't know what is the color brain about. So this is what happened. Yeah, thank you for the feedback. I think I'm a bit away from the mic. I will go further front to the mic. Thank you for the feedback. Yes. Okay. So that is what color brain is about. So today we're going to explore all these 4 color brain and how they gain clarity. And for information, once again, color brain is not personality. All right. Some of you may heard of MBTI, DISC, DOPE, or any other personality test. However, color brain is not personality test. Color brain is purely how one person achieve clarity. Meaning, how can we explain or how can we show them in a way so that they understand? All right, it's not their personality, it's the way they understand one thing. All right, so without further ado, there are 4 color brain. Green, the chaotic, red, the linear, blue, the intuitive, and finally, purple, the relationist. I'm going to go through each and every one by one, one at a time, so that we can. Thank you for the feedback. Now you can hear clearly. So we can understand how can we maximize color brain in our day-to-day collaboration or day-to-day communications. Communication come in many forms. You and your colleague, you and your family, you and your relation, you and your partner, you and your client, you and your stakeholder, and whatever, as long as involve communicating, talking, so communications. What it is for green, the green, the brain, inside the brain, when this person receive an information, this is what happened in the brain. This is what happened in the brain. I'm going to show you an image to illustrate it. Just an image to illustrate it. So this is what happened in green brain when this person received an information. So the brain here is the information, the input, and then this person will go through these processes in order to gain the light bulb moment. Oh, I understand now. So this is how green achieved the clarity. Informations come to the brain. This is the processes to achieve the clarity. This is green. And for red, that's how it's like. Okay. Blue. And purple. All right. So let me just quickly repeat. The way I run program or workshop is I do not spoon feed information, because when I spoon feed information, what's going to happen? Your brain is not processing. You are just receiving information at this level. So you will not understand it. So you will need to go through a processes in order for you to understand. So that is why in my workshop, most of my workshop, I will always do activities for you to understand it first yourself, and then I will give you the answers. All right, so wait, let me check. That is some. Okay, some of you think you're green brain. Wonderful. Yeah. Okay, because now some of us belum makan lagi kan, or just finish sahur, so blur. So green brain looks like chaotic, very chaotic. So what's gonna happen in our brain? These are the three things that gonna happen in our brain. I for information or the environment. A, the red color person running one is actions, or from our experience that we have done before. And then last is the magnifying glass, which means the analysis part, the belief system. So let me give you an example, just a quick example. When someone tells you, you should save 30% of your salary every month. So these are the informations that you get. Okay, these are the information that you get. So your action and experience tell you it is impossible, because what I'm earning right now is less than what I need, meaning you spend more than what you earn. So that is impossible for you to earn that. And then analysis your belief system. Okay, I'm not sure if you've heard of this before. Most of the Gen Z, they have this mini retirement system, meaning they work for 2 to 3 years and then they retire for one year, go to spend money, holiday, whatever and whatnot. And then after they finish the money, and then they come back to work again. So those are considered as belief system. So when this come to your brain, you go through these processes. Similarly, when your managers tells you, okay, we have this new plan, and you specifically, for example, you, Lily, have to do this, and this. So in your brain, okay, the information is there. Now the actions and the analysis. You will go through a different things. All right, let me show you a quick examples. Later we're going to do exercise on this as well. Okay. Let me show you a quick examples. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay, so for example, this is one of the color brain. I'm not going to tell you which is it first, but this person, when this person received an information, what happened? This person must always in actions, okay, in action or experience it, okay, in order for them to understand. A quick example is when I share you the link to a Padlet earlier. Some of us use it before, so it's easy for you. But some of you may want to go through some tutorial that I have been through. But some of you don't care about tutorial. They just want to go into the Padlet and press here, press here, press there, press here in order to understand. So this is the example of that people. So informations, do something, try this, try that, and then, oh, finally I have some understanding. Now I need more informations. Now I do more and I analyze more so that I can understand even deeper. So this is the thinking process of the person. So how I would describe this person thinking process, very action oriented, required a hands-on experience, required practical, required some hands-on guidance, required activities. For example, this is how I would describe the thinking process of these persons. Okay. All right, good. So there's no other questions. Let's do a simple activities. Now you understand each brain, our brain will go through information, and some of us will need to do action in order to understand, and some of us will need to analyze the informations or analyze the action in order to understand, or some of us even start with analysis first. So let's take another few minutes. I will share you another link, okay, which lead you to this page. Okay, it will lead you to this page. There are 4 different brains, okay? Brain, the first brain, second brain, third brain, and fourth brain. These are how the brain achieve clarity. So what's gonna happen is you just go to the add a comment. So use comment, just type. I think this person likes to, blah, 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 blah. And same thing and happen to the others. Just what you understand. There's no right or wrong. Don't worry about it. No right or wrong. Because after we complete this, I'm going to do a debrief and then we can connect it to the learning. So that's how we activate our brain cell. Okay. So I know some of us are puasa. Sometimes makanan not only can come to our food, makanan can go to our brain also. So hopefully this kind of makanan can give you some energy to go through the days. So let's do this. I'm going to share the link into the Q&A. If you have questions, just post it up. I will always answer. The second one. Or you can use the QR code to scan, whichever comfortable to you. Let me take this out. Okay, the link is ready. The link is ready. The link is ready and the QR code is also ready. Let's take a few minutes. Try your best. Don't worry, there's no right or wrong. I'm gonna give you the answer at the end, but let's activate our brain and think about it first. Let's have 9 minutes understanding. Try to understand the information. So there will be a comment underneath every post, okay? right, thank you. Again, give yourself a round of applause for doing this. Wonderful. Your participation is amazing. All right, so let's go through this together one by one. All right, first brain, and then to the second brain, to the third brain, to the fourth brain. How am I going to do it? I'm going to explain the first brain first, and I will tell you what color it is, and then I will also give you an example how this person does things. So by the way, if you are able to describe it, we are already 50% there, meaning we are already 50% in understanding people. Okay, so if we have that already, we already can consider you a good communicator. So let's start with the brain one, brain number one. So this is how this person's process information in the brain. Informations, action, experience it, and then analyze the experience, and then get more information, and then do actions, and then analyze again, and the process go on. So let's see how most of us describe this color brain. So I think this person's busy bear say this person act before analyze the information. Okay, very true. Analyze action first before analyze. So that is one very good things. Information other, but action first, then only analyze. This person once get the info will start the action and later review the outcome and gather more info to improvise. Very good. Immediate response, prefer direct and short instruction. That is very true. Fast-paced thinker who act first and then gather more information. This person like to experience things, to understand, not by feeding information. Wonderful, just like what we are doing right now. So if you are green, you are highly likely you would like this experience because I give an exercise, now you are doing it, now I'm giving you information to analyze further. So this one is green brain. This one must be someone who is familiar with color brain. Yes, Ira, yes. He's acting while also analyzing the situations. Okay, close. This person will immediately upon receive information and Facebook. Exactly. I think you all can read through the information your friends give here. Risk taker, action first. Yes, correct. Action before thought. Okay. Okay, I think every brain thinks, every people thinks, okay, just how deep they think only. So for this case, they think a little bit, then do action, only analyze. So they still think they still think. Get info, explore, analyze. To rush to take action without conducting a proper survey. Yes. Chaotic, does things by try and error. I'll move slightly faster. Little clumsy, act without proper info. Like to do actions. Flexible problem solving, action first without analysis. Okay, thank you very much for your output. So now let me share with you what it is. So the first one, it is green. You are right. Ira, I think it's Ira if I get it correct. So you're right. Ira is green brain. So what happened is if you look at the look at this. Look at this. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay. The person received an information. The person received an information. So what's going to happen? Okay, no moment. Okay, so this person received an information to the brain. So the information could be an instructions like email, like friend asking you a question, or it could be an environment. Okay, it could be an environment, it could be information, it could be an environment. So what's going to happen in order for this person to understand the environment, what's happening around the environment, or in order for this person to understand the instructions from the email, the question from the friends and whatever. So it need to go through some actions, experiences in order for them to understand. For a good example here is probably I'll use kid example. A kid is very curious because they are curious. They want to use their 5 senses to experience it, what's happening to the world to them right now. So whenever you give a new toys to the kids, you wanted to tell them how to do it, No, they don't care. All they want is just want to experience the toy first. And then slowly they analyze, oh, this is how I can play it. So this is another way I can play it. So this is how green brain is like. So after they play for some times, after they experience it, oh, this is the feeling, the senses. Now I can analyze. Now I analyze. Analyze here meaning to say, what else I can do with it? What else I can add into it? So that's where the further informations come in. Further action, further analysis. Let me give you two examples. The first example is let me use let's say planning for trips as an example. So when this person are being asked to plan a 3-day 2-night trips, okay, so all he need to know is where, go to where. So for example, I use Ipoh as an example. So this person will have a very quick one, just go to the internet and search whatever that is being action, is on the action right now. And then go here, go there, go here, go there. Okay, now the whole plan is out in a Word file, in a very nice documentations, whatever it is. And then when he read back, he realized, hey, this is not Ipoh, this is Penang. Because he didn't analyze the information, he just grabbed whatever information he get from AI or Google. Or maybe he showed this to his boss or his friends. So what happened? I think the flow is not good enough, because now you go to Ipoh and then you U-turn back to KL, then you go back to Ipoh. So something like that. So there will be a lot of mismatch. There will be a lot of chaos. There's a lot of information that is not good enough. So this type of people we can always find in the workplace as well. For example, this person's only read the first line or the subject of the email, and then they give you information based on the subject. They didn't even go through the email. And then when this person reply, hey, where is this information? Then you will realize, hey, we already put it down there. But the thing is, he did not see it. Not that he didn't see it, he didn't bother to look into it yet, because he wanted to act upon the first information he received. So another example here is, for example, if this person is in a relationship, for example, in love, so he will immediately call his girlfriend, and then what happened is, hey, I'm under your house right now. I'm outside of your house right now. Let's go. So without any preempt, just immediately tell his girlfriend, I'm outside your house. Let's go out right now. So in order for them to show romantic, they need to be in actions. So in order for them to show result, they need to be in action. So this is the green, the chaotic people. The chaotic here, not in a bad way. The chaotic is just that they don't put the information, structured it nicely, analyze it nicely. Okay, so these are the green. So these are the green. Okay. Yeah, if you have a question, just post in the Q&A. I'll be reading it. So the next one I'm going to go through is the second brain is on the right. Okay, a lot of I informations, and then analyze, only take actions. Okay, I think this person think before he act. Action will be late. Okay, like to take a step back, process, analyze info first. This person like to think, analyze, planner, prefer weighting on pro and con and the whole cycle. Okay, and initiate the actions. The person study first, then analyze. The person is more conservative, play safe. Okay, red, blue. Okay, interesting. Need a lot of information to analyze thoroughly before going to action. This person gather a lot of information. Okay, takes time to plans. This one is red. Okay, Ira again, no need to much information, those only need result. Like to research and facts, gather all informations, ideal, collect all relevance, get more informations. Okay, most of you get it correct. This is how the color brain is processing. So if you understand color brain as a thinking process, not a personality, it is so much easier. Okay, so the second color brain is red. You're right. Ira and some of you, you got it right. So what happened is, in this person brain, when he receives information or when he is in a new environment, so what's going to happen is, he need to know what's happening. He need to know the end result. He need to know the critical or crucial information for this person to take actions. So let me give you an example, and I will also do a contrast between red and also green to give you an idea. When this person wanted to plan for a trip, he will want to know, of course, the end result, where is the final destinations, or meaning where is the final goals they want to be. And then along the way, he will also ask what are the food everyone preferred, or maybe what are the timings or the transportation modes, the timings, the numbers of people. So all this crucial information for him to plan a trip. So once he gather all the crucial informations, now then he will put into a paper and start to do analysis. Okay, we have this amount of people. This is our transportation modes. This is the food everyone wanted to try. These are the venues people wanted to go. And this is how many days we need to be there. And this is the when to when. Now, when he get all the information, then he will put everything into something like this in a very linear way, okay? Like an org chart, like organization chart. First, we come here, and then this is what we do next, and then we go here, okay, and then we do this and that. So in order to achieve the objective. So for this person to understand, he need to know the main outcome, the key outcome, so that he can plan accordingly. So in contrast, let's do a quick contrast with Green Brain. So Green Brain will immediately go to his girlfriend's house and then say, I'm outside of your house, let's go out right now. So for Red, what he do is he will ask whether the person is available what time to what time. Okay, any preferred location of food they wanted to eat. Example, okay, instead of just go straight there, and then he probably will give a very fixed time. Okay, I'll be outside of your house 6:30 p.m. tonight, and we are going to this place and eat this. Very linear, straightforward. While this action-oriented, be there immediately. In a workplace, so these are the type of people who like to be in actions. Okay, these are the type of people who like to be in the thinking, into the objective. Okay, whenever you ask this person, he will probably ask you, okay, who is the one that responsible? Who is the key person? What is the outcome? What is the KPI that we are trying to achieve? Very linear and objective oriented. While this, good idea, let's do it. Okay, during lunch in your workplace. So when you ask this person to go lunch, high chance he will say, let's go. He don't even ask questions. He will say, let's go. And then when you ask where to eat, we go there and see what's open, which one less people, for example, for Green. So action-oriented, be there and see what happens next. So for Red, before he agreed to even go out lunch with you, he will ask questions like, go where, with who, what time to what time, and who is driving, and etc. So these are the Red objective-oriented. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing so far? How are we doing so far? Two reasons when the crowd is not saying anything. Number one, they are processing. Second, they are hungry. Yeah, I know some of you are hungry, yes. Okay, so the third brain. Oops, the wrong one. Okay. Sorry. Okay, give me a minute. It's missing. Okay. The third brains, analyze and then informations, analyze information, analyze, only take action and then information and analyze. Okay, very good. Some of you say it's a blue brain. It is exactly a blue brain, but I'll let you know what is the difference between blue brain and also other brains. Okay, cautious, detail-oriented, thinker, preferred thorough research, close, self-confidence, prefer to act by experience. Okay, very close. Analyze the situation and then find some info on it, then repeat. Very tiring. Yeah, human is tiring. Okay, analyzing a lot of before taking actions. A careful person is a very good word for this brain. Yes. Person constantly does fact check. Is a thinker, may not be a doer. You analyze, review, reflect. Okay, this is more to the other color brain, the last one. Okay. collect informations, understanding. Now, this is an example of green brain. You know, they don't know what to, he don't know what to do. This passionate catfish don't know what to do. So he just click whatever he can and post something. Okay, this example of green brain, for them to understand, then he will try to do it first, although it's not correct. It's okay. They take risks. They're willing to take risks. They're willing to do it first. Like to get information, analyze until get. Okay. Thanks for the sharing. Okay, for the third brain is blue. Okay, for those who say it's blue, yes, you get it correct. So what is blue and how blue does things? Okay, if you look at the brain inside him, okay, for him to understand, he need to be able to connect the dots. Okay, and by connecting the dots and by connecting the dots, it is not information that this person is looking for. Okay, it is not information that connecting the dot. It is about the environment and it is about the people around this person for him to connect the dot. So a quick example here. If you ask this person to go for a lunch, okay, he will analyze. He won't ask a lot of questions, but he will analyze. So what's in his mind is actually is like who is going, who is asking. Okay, if this person, for example, okay. One of the Corsair people asked me to go for lunch. I will think about, I'm not close with him. I don't know him. I never eat with him before. But if I don't go, they may think I'm very rude. So I think I should go lah. I think I should go. So that's what happening in his or her brain, the analysis part. And then only ask question. Yeah, of course. Where are we going? Who else are we going? And then when the person answer, then this person further analyze. Oh, there is another person who is going as well. So there's a lot of analysis happening in his brain, but not the informations around the people and also around the experiences and the environments and how would people think or how would environment would be if he or she don't go. Okay, a good example in workplace would be a good example in a workplace would be when you ask someone to lead a project. When you ask someone to lead a project, the first question he's asked may not be what is the key objective. That would be the red brain. So this person may ask, who else is involved with me? Okay, for him to understand the whole information or be comfortable with the whole scenario, this person has to be connected to people and also the environment. So these are more to a blue brain thinking processes. Okay, and last but not least is purple. So I will review this and I will go back to the chat. Information, and informations. Analyze and only take actions. So as you can see from his brains, there is a lot of information that is connecting. Similarly, there is connections. You see, it is connected. All the thing is connected. But blue brain connected through people or environments. Purple brain connected through informations. All these are informations. Okay, so everything he does, he will ask for more information. Let me use a quick example to contrast between the red and also purple. Planning a trip. The red will go through the objective, who, where, how, and what. So the purple, how they plan a trip, they will have a lot of comparisons. For example, some of them say, we go Ipoh, we must eat chicken rice. Yeah, thanks for the question. Red a bit similar to purple. Now I'm giving a contrast. So for example, some of the people ask, one of the must-eat food is chicken rice. So for red brain, he will just look for any chicken rice that is along the way. Okay, as long as we achieve the objective, okay, he may do some research, which one is better and stuff like that, but he will do it in a linear way along the way, convenience. But for purple, he will look for all the chicken rice shop in Ipoh and make an Excel sheet, compare every shop and then the reviews of them. Only he pick which one to go. After he pick which one to go, then only he can plan the trip according what is the best information he can get. Okay, so these are the quick comparison. Let me just quickly use another example. The red brain will, in relationship, the red brain will ask the ladies where you want to go, what time you're available. what do you like to eat, for example. But the purple brain will go extra miles on the information. So let's say the lady say wanted to go for sushi, a Japanese food. So he or she will go through all the Japanese food around the area and then do a thorough research, which one opening, which one is not opening. And then she may even consider, okay, my girlfriend like to eat, for example, salmons. And he even do a deeper review on which sushi or which Japanese shop serve the best salmons. So comparison to rate, Japanese shop, less. These are the few options. Japanese A, Japanese B, Japanese C. Which one you want? Okay, these are the main differences. Okay, some of you realize that that's you. Okay, by the way, how is all these things going to be related? Let me just give an overview, a quick overview. A green always need to act to understand, need feedbacks, find alternatives, see the bigger future, always have to be in action in order for them to understand. Nothing is connected. What does it mean by nothing is connected? If you're speaking to someone who is green brain, they will talk, and then suddenly goes into another topic that is not related to the initial topic at all. For example, you are in a meeting talking about what are we doing in the next quarter. Talk, suddenly become topic about lunch. Talk, suddenly become a topic about a movie or a drama. So this is how a green team will be operating. Okay, the rate. Yeah, you're a green brain. Yes, nice. Thank you, because you're able to identify yourself. Be honest, yeah, it's good. I'm a red brain. So red brain is someone who needs clarity. I need to know the objective. What is the logic behind it? So if it's not logical, does not make sense, he may not do it. I need to analyze, find a structure around it. The blue is someone who is very intuitive. He need to feel the environment. For example, if you have a friend who is like macam a bomo, you know, sometimes he just come to you or she just come to you. Hey, Alia, are you feeling okay today? Because looking from your face, you feel a bit, I feel you are a little bit sad or whatever. Although you are poker face, but then he still can feel that you are not so well today, because blue brain is very connected to the environment. He always analyzes the environment without him or she realizing. Okay, insightful about the surrounding. He is very good in multitasking and intuitive to the others. So these are the people who is very good in helping and supporting the others. Usually people like to be friends with blue brain, because blue brain seems like understand my feeling. So that is the blue brains. Purple brains is about data and informations. Okay, if you have someone, you send a proposal, you share an email, your email is already 3 pages long. Your proposal is already 12 page long. But this person will still ask you, can you give me more information or details? Can you get me some thesis, some sources, some excerpt to support it? Okay, so these are the purple, must have a system to follow. All right, ladies and gents, I'm going to pause here for a while, and I've seen some questions coming in. So take some time to reflect on it, to think on it. Okay, we have one question. With having a lead of various type of people acting differently based on their color psychology, what is the right strategy to do with all these people all at once? Okay, I think a very good question. I'm not sure this is a gent or ladies. There is no one size fits all. Again, there's no one size fits all. I think most important is as a leader, if you are a leader or yourself are a leader, is especially we have a team of a mixed color. Okay, for example, I use training example. In training, always there is 4 color. But how are we designing the training that can match or fit all the 4 color? Again, there is no one size fits all. So that is why we always design our program in considering people who are green brain like to be in actions. So what happened is you realize a short information, we go into actions, like we're using a tablet. And then I will go to another information sessions or content sessions, and then we do another exercise. All right. And then for red brain, how do we do with that is initially when I started the program, I already stated the objective and also the framing of the what is going to happen today, what is going to happen within the 90 minutes. The objective, I'm already giving out the objective. Okay. And then for purple brains, along the way, I will give information. Okay, at the end of the 90 minutes, okay, I will give out a free handout. The handout is about how each color brain is dealing with different competency. Those are something the purple brain are looking for. And then blue brain, remember the first exercise I do, the emoji check-in. So when we check in with a blue brain, they already feel more comfortable with me because why? They want to be connected with people emotionally or the environmentally. So in a meeting, imagine it's in a workplace, how can we engage everyone in a meeting? Always check in with the blue brain. Always have a little chit chat, mini chit chat with the blue brain. Don't go there. Hey, how are you? How is the project doing? So blue brain will feel annoyed because they want to be connected emotionally first. So connect with them emotionally, and then if you have a green brain, subordinate or a colleague, adjust them to do something. Hey, let's go to pantry for a quick, coffee. They will like those in action thing because they don't want to stay there for work for so long. So get them engaged physically. And then red brain, ask them about objective. How is the timeline going? How else I can support you to, achieve the timeline faster? Purple brain, what other information you may need? What other content you may need? Okay. How does understanding brain model can improve? Yeah, I think I just shared some information earlier, but of course, this is a 90 minutes. I couldn't share as much as I want, but I'm gonna give you two very special free gift at the end of the sessions later. How to identify someone color brain type in a professional environment? Very good. Very good. Okay, I've gone through this question. I may give a like. Okay, okay. People who ask me these questions here, probably high chance is purple or somewhere to red because they get to understanding. Okay, so how to identify someone's color brain type in a professional environment? It is difficult. The reason is being few. Okay, there's a few things. Color brain is how we process information. There is nothing to do with our personality or our behavior. Simply because that's the brain inside. Sometimes they cannot even describe how they think. They just need to be, intuitive to themselves. So how can we identify someone in professional environment? Is by observe them long enough to understand the patterns, to look for patterns. Oh, this person always do this and that before they take actions. A quick example, when I'm in Touch and Go last time, so what happened is, how do I identify people with different things? When we send email, when we send invitations, sometimes they don't reply. They never reply. And then when we approach them personally on Teams, they reply, they understand, and they always misses the email. Why? Because this person don't really constantly check email, and they don't constantly check not important email. So, but they always respond to Teams because it's always on their phones. At their phone, the team is installed at their phone. So sooner or later, when we get closer, so I get to understand, oh, this is a green brain, because for this person to understand, he need to be engaged physically, not through email, sometimes physically through something that is comfortable to them, like their phones. So they get to be there. So how do we identify someone who is in color brain in professional environment? Observation is one, and then always be aware, because awareness already solve 50% of everything. Because if we just in the office just do our own thing, it's difficult. So awareness is number one. Okay, let me go through a few more. How does it is possible for us to have all colorful color brain? I think I'm one person have all color. Okay, interesting. Let me go to this first. Adam. Adam. So okay, based on research, for information, this color brain is not developed by me. Okay, it's developed by someone who called Arthur Kamazi. Okay, wait a moment. Okay, a Canadian who currently resides in Bali. So he is the founder of Color Brain. He has been doing this for the past 20, 30 years. And he studied the relations between our brain and also our chemistry. So from his research, he shared that color brain is genetic. Okay, we are born with it. You cannot change it, but you can develop other color brain along the way. Okay, so you imagine something that we're born with, hand, for example, our hand. We're born with our hand. how we use our hand is very intuitive. Sometimes we don't know how we use our hand, but along the way we pick up some skills. So now we know how to play basketball. Now we know how to cook with it. Now we know how to use keyboard with it. So all this second color brain, other color brain is like nurtured, but we are born with one color brain, genetic color brains, and when we are in our most comfort zone, that is when we always use our color brain. For example, when you're watching movie, when you're watching movie or drama, usually when we watch movie or watch drama, we are in our very comfort zone. So for green brain, a quick one, you just see whether it's related to you or not. For green brain, they watch the movie or drama probably not for the sake of the storyline. They just watch for the sake of, just for the fun of it. And then when they watch, they don't even care about the details of the story. They may skip. They just want to look at the part that is related to them. Probably the action part, the experiencing part. So that is the part that they like. But for blue brain, we'll be very into the character. When you are genetically blue brain, when you watch a movie or drama, you want to feel the character. You wanted to experience what the character experienced. So you connected to the environment and the character. And if you're a red brain, you wanted to know what now, what next, what is the ending, how is the ending is like, how is everything connected to the ending. And if you're purple brain, you will find a lot of plot, some of the things that does not make sense to you. So you may see the endings like this, but then you feel like, hey, there is a plot that they do not explain very well. Something is missing along the way. So genetically, this is how we process the information. Why I choose movie? Because we are most comfortable when we are using movie. Let me pick one more question. Is any other color brain or only these four? Okay, this is a quick one. Based on other Kamasi research, only 4 color brain. Okay, based on color brain model. Of course, if you use other model, there is more than that. Can you explain red process and differently from, okay, sometimes I feel like I'm a red brain, sometimes I can take as a blue one. So how do I conclusion you are? Is it right to depend on the situation? One person may have a different color brain. Yes, okay, should change. And also, should we change the type based on a person communicate with? Okay, like me, I'm green brain, can change to gray brain. How do we think? Okay, I think I will summarize all this in one last. Okay, I think I will summarize all this in one sentence. Not one sentence, in one paragraph. Is color brain is genetically born with us. We cannot change it, but we can nurture other color brain. Okay, we can nurture other color brain through practices and also through the things that we do. For example, if you are an accountant, it is and you are born green brain, so it is based on your skill and experience in order for you to become very red, so that you can base on objective and audit and the accounting part of it. But if you wanted to if you are green brain and you want to improve your red brain, you have to do something related to red brain. For example, accounting is one. Or for example, you need to step back before you take action. Step back and try to think like a red brain, because now that you understand red brain processes is like this. So instead of taking action immediately, maybe let's step back and write down what other information I may need. Okay, so it takes awareness. It takes some kind of practices in order for you to reach there. For example, if you are speaking to someone, before you ask information from a blue brain, probably ask them, how are you feeling today? If the person says he is not feeling very good, then you can, go into a chit-chatting session instead of going into an information or ajak them to go for actions. So, and then we have a quick relations here. How the red brain different from the blue brain? Okay, for example here, you are red brain, you want information from blue brain, and the blue brain are not feeling good with you. He or she personally does not like you, and then you want to get information for that. Of course, it's very difficult. It's very difficult. So we have to change. Sometimes we have to change. Yeah, it's just like another person. Sometimes we have to change. Not to change, but we think from their perspective. Okay, we think from their perspective. Okay, he is blue brain, and his face tell me he's not feeling good right now. Maybe let's have engagement, sort out some of the personal things first. Only we go into the business. Okay, yeah, it's a good question. Should we change for the others? Honestly, sometimes we should change for the others. The reason is, when we change, when we are flexible, you will realize you will be less stressed. At least that's from my experience. Okay, so that is that much I can deliver in the next hour, because I have one more exercise for you to integrate all the learning. Okay, so and I say I don't like to, I mean, I'm okay with spoon feeding, but sometimes we need to think a little bit in order to, for the things to sink into us. So let's do one last exercise. It's very simple one. It's very simple one. There's a green, there is a red, there is a blue, there is a purple, and just quickly comment. How do you think we can communicate with the green effectively? How do you think we can communicate with red effectively, the blue effectively, and also the purple effectively? So you can use command, and you can use how to say, a description also can. Okay, let's do this, the last one. Okay, I've posted the link. Now I'm going to share you the QR code to make it easier. Okay. Let's have a quick one. You don't have to do all, but whichever you can do, whichever that you are able to. Yeah, don't have to do everything. Just pick one or two that you are. right. Thank you very much again. Give yourself a big round of applause. Wonderful. Thank you for participating. And thank you for the day before you leave. I have a free gift for you. Wait a minute. Before you leave, I have a free gift for you. And there is something you want to share. The Corsair team want to share. So a little bit about me. That's me. I started my training career as a first aid trainer, but along the way I joined Team Protect and also Touch and Go as a lead or manager in people development and also L&D. And along the way I also get myself some achievement like this. The recent one would be get united in Masaga Malaysia game and simulation to showcase Joker's game, because I use a lot of game and activity. I also design game in my training. So virtual, this is how I run it, but physically there will be a lot of physical games and activities. And this is my style, game-based learning, peer-to-peers, like what happening, actionable, like the last session that I get everyone to write down how will you communicate with different color brain. Those are actually action plan. Not only your action plan, but others people when they read, they also understand how they can use it as well. The debriefing and also facilitating your discussions. These are some of my professional certificates. I'm applying accelerated learning cycle in all the learning processes. And these are some of the programs I've done in the recent 2 years. AI related, color brain related, emotional driver related, team building, and also game-based workshops. Okay, so I can conduct training in a few languages now. And the free gift that I'm going to share with you is simply these two, but it's going to be useful with you. The first one, when you open is a PDF. It will tell you how different color brain think in a different process, in a different environment. For example, communications, toss ideas, speak fast, pinpointing. Okay, let's say typo lah, objective lah. This is affect people and environments. For example, time management. Green brain, this is how they manage time. This is how red manage time. This is how blue manage time. This is how purple manage time. Okay, so this is for you. And last one is because I also run AI training, I developed myself a color brain Yoda. It's a custom GPT so that you can ask, how can I prepare a proposal for my green brain boss? Okay, then it will give you some suggestion how you can prepare a proposal for your green brain boss. Okay, big picture thinking. Okay, these are all the example. Okay, start with big picture. Okay, yeah, you can play around with it. Of course, if you are free, you can ask more questions. If you are free, you cannot ask many questions. If you are a paid user, you can ask people more questions. You know, these are the examples. Okay, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you learned something today. I'm going to share you the link to the free gift. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. But okay, before I do that, teams from Corsair, anything from ladies and gentlemen from you all? Team from Corsair, anything from you all? I park it in the Q&A for the free gift. Okay. I'm sharing the QR code right now. Corsair, anyone?
Thank you, Kenny, for sharing such valuable insights and also for answering questions posed by the participant. So, we hope today's session gave you fresh perspective and practical takeaways on how to use the colored brain methodology to improve workplace communication. Okay, so I will share my screen. Yeah, Kenny, can I?
Yes, you can. If anyone need to access the free gift, I pasted the link onto the Q&A already. Thank you, Madia. Yep, I didn't take over.
Okay, if you found today's session insightful and want to explore this topic in greater depth, we have a specialized training program available on 21st and 22nd April 2025. It's a 2-day course by our expert trainer, which is our Mr. Kenny, and the price is 2,399 ringgit per pax, and it is HRDC claimable. If you are interested, reach out to us by WhatsApp or email, and we will send you the full course details as you can see in your screen right now. Okay, I'll give you a minute to scan the WhatsApp if you would like to save the numbers. Okay. Before we wrap up, we would really appreciate if you could take a moment to leave your feedback or our evaluation form. For that, you may scan the QR code here, and also leave us a Google review. Okay, I'll give you a minute to leave your review or evaluation. Okay. Thank you for submitting your feedback. If you have any questions about today's session or are interested in our other training programs, feel free to reach out us at the contact details as shown in the screen here. For soft skill training, you can email us at corsair.com. That's a wrap for today. Thank you all for joining us. We appreciate your time and participation, and we look forward to seeing you at our upcoming programs. Have a great day ahead.
Thank you, ladies and gents. Take care.